Have you ever wondered why that old man or that old woman in the neighborhood actually fell to that scam, that romance scam, or let's say that Bitcoin scam, and you keep wondering, why does this keep happening? So basically, let me explain the psychology of these scams to you. Now, everybody thinks they are very, very wise, or should I say, everybody thinks they cannot actually fall to scam, or whatever method the scammers are using are the new, or should I say, old methods. So you actually think you are bulletproof, but let me tell you something. What if you have not actually been put in that position? What if you have not been scammed just because you have never been in that position for you to be scammed? As of today, these scammers have actually improved. You can actually be on a video call with an individual and you'll be thinking, this person is real. But to be honest with you, maybe you are just behind a deep fake scam or something like that. You can be on a voice call with an angel river for more than a day, a month, a week, even a year. And to be honest with you, that person might actually be a scammer.
At what point when you were sending him money did you say, or did you think this is a lot of money and you're seeing
He
it?
always told me that if we just get through, pay this, then I can come home, baby, and I'm going to pay you back everything I owe you. We just have to do this one thing. And then we do that one thing, and they would come up with something else. So by the time it got to the fifth time, I'm like, James, they are never going to let you go. They are always going to come up with something else. This is stupid.
Now, it's not as if I'm calling my place or my country or the people of my country scammers, but trust me, I know a lot when it comes to these people and how they operate. And if not by the grace of God, or let's say sheer intelligence, damn, anyone could actually fall for a scam.
I was scammed for a large amount of money, and I feel so dumb. I feel there are a lot of emotions. This was about 24 hours ago, and I'm still settling in, and I'm still trying to figure out what happened to me. But I just want to put this out here because I do not want this to happen to anybody else, because it is not recoverable. This wasn't a digital scam. This wasn't something that I can just tell my bank, hey, I didn't do this, and I get it back. This was so, I was dumb. You need to, think, I had a moment of dumbness, and they got me for my life savings.
Let's explain the psychology behind the scams. Now, basically, imagine an older individual, might be your dad, might be your uncle, or your aunt, and they come to you and they'll be like, oh, I met this guy online. This guy is a very nice guy. I like the way he speaks. I like the way he operates. I like the way he just does his things. And you're like, hey, mom, this guy is a scammer. But have you noticed that they will never agree with you that that individual is a scammer?
So to me, he was a real person. And he would always say, I love you so much.
And when he asked for help, she said yes. There was always a reason: a lawyer, a sick child, a job overseas, even a car crash.
Altogether, he took $80,572.75.
Did any of this strike you as peculiar? I mean, this is a lot of money to give away.
No, it didn't, because I actually fell in love with him.
It didn't stop there. Jean packed up her entire apartment, ready to start her new life. She waited to be picked up, but no one ever came.
Now, it's not basically rocket science or anything. It's just plain simple. These people actually deal with emotions.
He wanted to actually talk with me, wanted to know who I was as a person, told me who he was as a person. It wasn't anything that raised red flags.
They deal with the sense of urgency. They deal with the sense that, okay, if I don't get this, another person will, or if I don't actually secure this particular partner, he would actually go for another person or another younger person. And to be very honest with you, it's just plain emotional manipulation. And anything that has to do with emotional manipulation, be you how strong you are, it's very hard for you to detach. It's very, very hard for you to like come back to your senses, or should I say, it's very hard for them rather to come back to their senses and discover that, oh, I am being scammed at this moment.
He said the most beautiful things to me, and I had been widowed for 12 years at that point. And it was just nice to have a man ask me at the end of a day, "How was your day, honey?" I didn't realize how much I missed that, and I missed being in love.
So after 4 months of communicating, Tony asked a favor for his daughter.
She needed a gift card, and that started the whole business.
Kate bought a $100 Visa gift card, took a photo of the numbers, then sent it to Tony. Then came more requests.
All told, I gave him $39,000 and had nothing myself. Nothing.
She thought she still had Tony, who promised to pay her back every penny when he visited in December 2020.
December 10th came, I had gotten my hair done, my nails done, I had a new dress. I was waiting for him to call me from the airport to come pick him up.
What happens is that these scammers feel a void of loneliness, a void of, love. They claim to love these older victims or anybody. As of today, even younger victims fall to this scam. But what they actually do is that they come into their life and they feel that void of loneliness. They feel that void of love. And when that void has been filled, they create a very high sense of urgency.
The next morning, she got a phone call, supposedly from his attorney.
When Tony went to get his bag off of the carousel, 2 policemen stepped up and arrested him, that there were drugs in his bag.
Tony needed $20,000 for bail.
I've gone through my savings, the rest of my husband's life insurance, my 401k. I have nothing left. Well, you need to go to your family, sell your car. How about cashing in your life insurance policy?
In this scam formats, you see formats like, oh, you have to pay so money for me to come and see you. If I don't come, this will happen. Urgency. They make you feel as if, or they make them rather feel as if they don't do this, it's going. Same formats with crypto scams, same formats with investment scams, same formats with any scam you want to think about. If it's crypto scams or let's say investment scams, the fear of missing out, FOMO, kicks in. If you don't do this, you miss out. If you don't do this, it's gone.
They never say that. They always say to you, no, it's yours. You've just got to pay this.
And a bit more.
And as soon as you'd paid that, they would have said, oh no, you need another 5 or 10 or whatever.
So you need to actually understand the fact that these older victims, or let's say victims of scam rather, they are being emotionally manipulated, and the fear of missing out is also a great factor to why these scams actually exist.
So we started. I made the 2 videos, and the next day I saw $4,200. I flipped. I could have the eye surgery. I texted her and said, let me help me. Let's get the money out. I can pay my portion to the doctor and I can schedule the surgery. She goes, no, it's too soon. We need to make more videos. But I said, I thought I could only make 2 videos with this tier. No, we'll see what happens. Well, the next day she calls me in the morning and says, hurry up, make 2 more videos. Do you have things you can use? I said, yes. And I said, I'm amazed. So I made 2 more videos, these beautiful gold jewelry earrings with diamonds, and they're cubic zirconium, beautiful. So I thought, well, if I made $4,200 with the educational toys, maybe I'll make money too. I could really have that. I was so excited.
So that's just the psychology behind it. The best thing you can do for an individual who is into a scam as of today is to take it slow. Don't make them feel as if they don't know what they're doing. Don't make them feel as if they are kind of like stupid. What you need to understand is that they are victims of serious emotional manipulation. They are victims of high-class emotional manipulation. Like, it goes a very long way.
I experienced a romance scam. For a long time, I was embarrassed to even say those words out loud. People may wonder why I believed him. Well, I believed him because I thought I knew who I was talking to. The conversations felt real. The attention felt genuine, and trust developed over time. I didn't recognize that my trust was being carefully used against me. I wasn't looking to be deceived. I was looking for something real, The pain and humiliation stayed with me for a long time once I found out I was being scammed.
If you have a relative that's falling for a scam that you're close to, you would know that this is not ordinary. It's on a whole new level. Like, we've seen people who have been in scams for more than 5 years as of today, speaking to one person, believing that that person will come at the end of the day. But up until today, they've not met that person. They've not been able to see that person. The only thing they get as of now with the whole AI stuff is deepfakes and stuff like that. So take it slow. Therapy can work. Show them why you think this person is a scam. Prove to them without reasonable doubt that this person is a scam. But don't ever think that that person is stupid. All of us might have fallen for one or two scams as of today. If you've not fallen for, let's say, a dating scam, an investment scam, you might have fallen for a shopping scam or something like that. So everybody is a victim to scammers. So please take your time, talk to them well, and don't make them feel stupid. If you like this video, like. If you have a thought you want to drop or you have a question, you can drop it in the comments, and do well to subscribe. My name is Yus, and I'll see you in the next video. Thank you.